What's up, you guys? This was Jada's graduation card box that I made. And for those of you who are like, card box, what are you talking about? The box that the graduation cards went into. So I set it up to where it can open. Well, it's closed now, but open. And I did that myself and decorated it and all that good stuff. But what caught my attention about the box was the saying on the box: it's the journey, not the destination. So a few weeks ago, I did a little series on my TikTok channel, things we hold on to for no good reason. And truth be told, on the surface, we may think we're holding on to things for no good reason, but when we take a minute to reflect on who gave it to us, why they gave it to us, why we made it, why we bought it, we can put our finger on exactly why we're holding on to things. So I wanted to take this card box that I made for Jada's graduation as a realistic example of why I tend to hold on to things for what the average person would say is no good reason. So Jada's graduation party was very special and meaningful to me for a million different reasons. So when she was graduating and she was getting ready to have a graduation party, I knew that I was going to be 100% hands on making everything except for her food. Her backdrop was gifted to her as a graduation uh, gift, and I ordered a graduation cake, but I made all the other desserts. But I made everything, and I wanted her graduation party to look like a graduation party. I didn't want it to look like a bridal shower. I didn't want it to look like some kind of reception. I wanted it to be nice, elegant, clean, but still a graduation party. I knew how I wanted it to look. I knew everything. It didn't matter how much it was going to cost me. It didn't matter how tired I was going to be getting things done. I knew that I was going to make it happen the way I wanted it to happen. And it did turn out better than I expected. But what caught my attention with this box was the saying on it: it's the journey, not the destination. And the journey that I went on preparing her graduation party, putting things together, were things I cannot put into words. And I know that may sound corny to someone, but if it sounds corny to you, that means you're not supposed to get it. There was a lot of emotion wrapped into her graduation. Not only was she graduating, she's my only daughter and the last of the four kids that we have together. That was it. So I knew the final chapter of school shopping, buying school supplies, which all the things I enjoy doing around that time of the year. I enjoyed everything about being a parent, though it was hard, but rewarding, fun, all at the same time. So the journey to watching her graduate and us arriving there was bittersweet because she was no longer going to be that child that was in elementary school, middle school, high school. She was transitioning into the real world, the adult world, the world that they just can't wait to get into. I was intentional about everything that I put into her party onto this box. Her graduation gown was black and orange. Everybody knows that Jada wears glasses, so the little girl kind of resembled, not resembled her, like looked like her, but you guys get where I'm going with that. And just putting believe, those little stickers, adventure, because we want our kids to see the world. We always want our kids to do different things that we've never done. We want them to do it bigger and better than we ever could. And I've often told my kids they'll never reach the heights that I have for them because it's just so beyond my realm of even grasping or whatever. But that's what we want for our kids. So there's that. But sometimes we hold on to things because we don't want to acknowledge or feel the end of that chapter, that season. And as sad as it is, we have to close that chapter. I was even dedicated to making sure I put these little rhinestones on the pedals and the seat and the handlebars. Sometimes the kids don't realize how hard closing a chapter is. I was even trying to convince myself to keep the box because I may need it to store stuff in. But nope, because that just blocks blessings. God can't even give us new things if we have old stuff in the way. Things that don't belong in the trash, gift them or give them away to a thrift store or Goodwill so someone else can enjoy the blessing. because some of those things have reached their destination, and it's time to get excited about a new journey. Thanks for watching, and hopefully this inspires you to let some things go.